Okay, I've tried to angle this the best that I can. Let's see how this goes, so that you can see what's going on here. I'm gonna come in here on these pads right here. I'm gonna put a little bit of this paste. By dabbing, tapping, and tapping and pushing ever so slightly on the syringe. I have to grab a diode. Actually, I've got that other diode over here. Hang on 1 second. Alright, let's grab this diode. Alright, let's see here. Where'd it go? It fell. Let me align. I want to check. I need to put some light this way. Oh, actually, let's do this. If I got the camera down here, I can use my magnifying glass the way it was intended to be used. Move you guys over. Bring this guy down. This gives you a little bit better light. Let's try that, huh? This is much better. Where is the line? Is on the other side, so swing him around. Pick him up, drop him in place right there. Now this is tricky because I got all this stuff in my way, but let's see how it works. Well, broke the rule. Grab that guy first, then heat. That will start to melt in a minute. See the balls forming like it's boiling. You see it's heating up, and it will just flow into the joints and everything. What I like to do, pull away, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's solid on that end now. If you push that, it's not going nowhere. Okay, now let's just come over here easily to heat up the other side. Then we go in for the cleanup. This up a little bit. Coming in, heating this area. It's gonna melt. There it goes, melting. You see. Just in case it starts to flow. Come around. Ooh, actually I can feel that heat blowing on my hand. Alright, now they're both solid. What I want to do now is try to clean it up, because you notice some of the balls have moved around. They're floating around underneath. We don't want that, because that can create shorts and it's messy as fuck. So I come around the diode on each side. Try to clean that up. Let some of the airflow go underneath. You'll see some pop out sometimes. Sometimes you won't. It just depends, you know, on how good a job you did. Where did all the solder flow? You see a little bit coming there. So gotta come from the other angle, the exact angle where the camera's at. So don't melt my camera. Just move it over. There you go. Push it over like that and let it adhere to that side. Very good. That side is now done. And if you want to get an up close view, the diode test. Come over here. Working on this guy here. Do a test. Okay, good. That should be. And good. Nothing. Remember, these are on the same circuit on this side. These are on the same circuit, and they're connected through the diode. We're good because there's no short in between. Beautiful. This is working out pretty well. Once I get the hang of it, I'll get you guys a better view of all this stuff so you don't have to look overhead where you really can't see much. So I'm going to try to maintain this for you, because I know the videos I enjoyed are where you had a good view. So let me see. Just have to kind of go this way, I guess. Switch 442. Now see, that I might have put a little too much. It will still work, it'll be more work, if that makes sense. Was going to drop that on the keyboard, and then I remember there are holes throughout that keyboard PCB, and it's already challenging enough not to drop the diode through the keyboard holes with the tweezers. See, it just fell. That's why I had this on the table. Flip her over. Okay, great. That is aligned the way it needs to go. Come in this way. Not as good with my left hand, but okay. Let's check it out. See if I can. The other tweezers would be good at this moment. That was too much solder paste. This one, when it's done, is probably going to look like two little balls on each side, or one ball on each side. We got a little bit of a connection, but it's not very good. Not complete either. But I want to try to get some of this stuff flowing into the right spot. There we go. It's like the more you can get heated and float together initially, the better off you are. And I think that's the pad. That's why that's heating up right there. Let me try to fix it. Fix this side. No biggie. It came off. I'm going to heat that side. Give it a second. Let it solidify. And I failed because I'm using my left hand now. Okay, you see underneath how some of that paste gets on there? Actually, if I look at the camera, you really can't see that. There is some solder paste that smears underneath, but that stuff moves around. When you blow the heat, it'll pick a side. So this guy. Camera is in my way. I have to move it, unfortunately, because I cannot solder with it right there. So it's been repaired. I know I'm bumping in the camera, sorry about that. Hope you're not eating while you're watching this, getting sick over there with all this shaking. Something about this doesn't look right. And I don't feel right about that one. So I'm gonna fix that and then get back to recording. The camera is in my way. Sorry. Okay, she's repaired. Not as nice. I really like the way this one came out. You can tell the difference. That's more or less what it should look like. It should not look like these balls here. Okay, that's too much solder on each one. It will still work. You have an electrical connection. It's not the strongest joint, but it doesn't have to be for parts this big. But that's really what you're going for, right there. All right. I want to go back to the overhead view and continue soldering these.